What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show, showing us great love. Now, we supposed to do a prayer call, and we are about to do that now. So we say welcome to everybody that is in here. We're going to ask you all, if you're not a believer of prayer, that is fine. That ain't your belief. I ain't going to try to force you to be what I believe. All right. But before we get into our prayer, we want to also give honor to God and to his son, Jesus. Always give honor to the man that created me. Amen. So to my father and to my mother, and also to the creator of all creators, God himself. So I want to say good morning, good afternoon, Crystal. Hi. Tastic T. Hi. Daniela, hi. Love Maria, Wiley. Latavia J, hi. Hi, Andrichis. You got to call in so I get your name right. Tasha Nicole, hi. Aaliyah TV, hi. I see y'all in here showing love all over these YouTube streets. Welcome. We are yet here, and I want to say about everybody that's having a great day. And so I want to say hallelujah for people that are here showing love. And if you need prayer, this is for you and for your family, if anybody that need prayer. And I want to say God is so good. And we about to get into some things. Okay. All right. And so my prayer that God help Levantre, that justice is served in that case, that the police investigate that case to bring justice for Levantre. My prayer is that God truly give us the answer and that justice is served. I am praying for Cardi B that she get justice. I am praying for Tasha K that she stop with that evil spirit of hers of trying to tear down celebrity for her monetary gain. I pray that she get at peace. I pray for my viewers that God truly bless you all financially in your condition, in health-wise, and for my entrepreneurs that God give you an increase of your businesses. That for those that are looking to expand credit-wise, that you get approval letters. Amen. That you get massive clients. Amen. That you have so much inventory that you have to hire more people. That you have a profitable quarter each and every time. My prayers from the moderators that God help them and strengthen them and increase everything the heart desire. Prayers to those viewers that don't have their $4.99 to be memberships, that God give them an increase so they can always pay their tithes and offerings, and contribute to the Wiley Show, and they can take care of their daily duties at home. My prayers to them as well. I am praying for our government that they pass laws to help the working class, that people do not have to struggle, that when they get their paycheck, they don't have to just pay it all in bills. They can invest. They can invest to get into another bracket in life. My prayer is that in this next election cycle, that the Democratic Party and the Republican Party make sure that they give investments and money to the Wiley Show to market their candidates, that they do not give us peanuts on the dollar. My prayer is that I can be able to travel this country and interview people and go to Tory Lanez's trial and interview the prosecutor and interview the family of Tory Lanez. And my prayer is that I can read all the rules and don't get my media conditions revoked and that I read every line and every hidden message. That is my prayer. My prayer is for all of my colleagues on YouTube that are going through financially because the views have dropped. I pray that they get an increase. I'm also praying for my colleagues that do not want to say my name. I pray for them to not be intimidated or shaken by my existence. I pray for them that they get healed of that envy, jealous spirit. I'm praying for them. That, and I encourage creators that if they talk about Wiley, that they put us in the title and say our name correctly. WILEYSHOW. That is my prayer. I'm praying for Bishop Wayne and that situation, that man of God get justice when he was falsely accused by King Jives of being something that he's not. I pray that he get every dollar, everything that he have lost, that he get it back 100-fold. I pray. I pray that King Jives, that God change his heart to let him understand everybody is not against him. I pray that he be a better vessel and that he get over the hurt that he had to put his own mama in prison for fraud. So that is my prayer. My prayer is that he have a different heart, a different attitude, that he do not be obsessed with preachers and try to tear them down because he himself could not make it as a preacher. So that is my prayer. Praying for the attorneys that's handling this case, that Bishop Wayne get every dollar, dime, and penny back. That is my prayer. I pray in this situation that it teaches a lesson that you just cannot degrade the man of God without consequences. And in the scripture, it said, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. So that means we have to go to the courtroom because we, and a spiritual, if you want to be saved and holy, you can't be fighting. So you have to go and address it a different way. And so I pray that Bishop Wayne get justice. I pray for Conscious that he will stop being the bone carrier of a predator. I pray that he understand and have his own identity, that he can do this without getting payments from Larry Reed. That is my prayer. I pray that he understand and he wake up that he's been used and manipulated by Larry D. Reed. My prayer is that when he turn on his camera, that he have a change of heart and that he can see the evil and malicious ways of Dr. Larry Reed. That is my prayer for that brother. That he needs to understand that witchcraft is against the word of God. That is my prayer. That he have a beautiful heart and not that dark magic energy. And so, as I sit and talk to many of you across the states and also my viewers around the world, I pray that God touches your heart, touches your health. For those that are battling in their health, that God heal you because he created the body. For those that are suffering in their bank accounts, I pray that you get an increase. For those that are trying to come back in society from prison, I pray that you can get a job, though you don't have to go back and rob and carjack and sell drugs. That is my prayer. And so on this lovely Friday, I hope that you all take pray, and let's all join with me and say amen. So we had to open up with that. So I want to say we are here with another day. Okay, we did an episode last night. I was not planning on doing a 3-hour episode, but when the Spirit lead us to talk about our personal experience, we have to do it. When the Spirit lead us to talk about what we are going through in our personal life, my prayer is that I share the story and I share it out in the open. And so when I shared my testimony, it touched many of my viewers. And I want to say thank you for listening to my story. I will always tell my story. I don't care how mad you get, because last time I checked, it's called The Wiley Show, not The Celebrity Gossip Show. And I don't think it's right for us to get in celebrity gossip, celebrity business, and tell a business if we're not willing to tell our own business. I don't think it's right that we can drag celebrities about their flaws, but we don't talk about our flaws. Hello? I'm doing all right. Hi. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, that is my prayer. Now, let's get into these topics, all right? Because if you talk about everybody else's business, let's talk about yours. And a lot of these creators living raggedy lives. We're going to get into one creator. He have to cancel his tour because he's going through mentally. So we're going to get into that in another video. So I always will share my business. And I do it because if I share my business, you know I'm going to share yours as a celebrity. You know I'm going to get in your business as a celebrity. Because if I'm willing to share mine and tell it like it is, you think I'm not going to tell and get in your business as a celebrity? Okay? So that's what we do. Because I feel like if you can drag a celebrity and not telling yours, then you need to sit down because you ain't living right. Because you want to talk about everybody else. Okay, talk about your struggles. Most of these creators you see on YouTube, they live a false life. They smile, they be cheesing, they be wearing expensive clothes, but they broke. They going through mentally in their mind. They depressed, they sad. They crying at night, pacing the flow. But you go on their Instagram, they taking pictures, they laughing, doing IG lives, got viewers, but they are going through personally. Instead of them getting the help, they ignore it. And I learned a long time ago, don't. When you ignore a mental crisis, it's going to end bad for you. When you ignore it, it's going to get worse. So you better address it. And I'm so glad in this sector, I have shared my story of battling with bipolar. Many people would say he hide behind it. You can't hide behind something you got. So I will always share my experience of battling with bipolar, because there's some creators, they act like they undiagnosed with many other illnesses. Only difference is mine's I've been diagnosed and now I am medicated. So I just had to say that to help somebody, because somebody going through right now depression. They going through, that's really strong. Depression is strong. People are going through in depression. They crying, they sad, and they only get joy when they see Wiley on the screen. That is a sad way to live. It shouldn't be that you have to watch a stranger on your YouTube screen to bring you some joy. You should be able to have joy without watching somebody on YouTube. Let that be an add-on to your day, but don't let it be just your day. And if you going through things like that, get help. Some of my viewers are watching. hardly ever leave the house because you suffer from anxiety. There's nothing wrong going to a mental health counselor, specialist, and that is equipped to help you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't be embarrassed, because if you had some heart problems, you're gonna go to a heart specialist. If you had things going on in your kidneys, you're gonna get in the check. If your leg was broken, you're gonna go get an X-ray and get surgery and get help and take rehab. So have that same mindset with your mental health. Amen. And stop worrying about what people gonna say about you, and get you some help. Get you some therapy. Get you some mental health treatment if you need it. All right? Someone said in the chat, they said it clearly. I talk to my therapist every Friday. No shame in it no shame in it all. All right? So talk to your therapist. Nothing wrong with that. Talk to a friend. Check on all your friends. Check on them. Check on them. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm going through. Well, get some help. Don't just go through secretly. Get you some help. All right? All right, let's get into the show. I had to say that because somebody going through. I understand what I'm saying. You're going through. You ready to just go out. And you don't have to go that way. There's many different services that are equipped, people that is equipped to help you. And that's why my prayer is to the church that they do a better job having mental health counselors. You could be saved, you could have the Holy Ghost, but let you be trained in mental health. Because some people just think, I just go to church, I just pray. And you've been praying, you still hearing voices, you still ain't eating, you still having thoughts to delete yourself. So if you still having that, maybe you need to pray and say, God, help me get a psychiatrist, a therapist, a psych doctor. Maybe you need to add that in your prayer. And then sometimes you don't even have to pray for that. The answer is already there. Just Google it because it's already there. Because if you keep praying and you still hearing voices, you still being tormented, you still talking to yourself, you still taking off your clothes and rolling around with no clothes on and releasing on yourself and harming yourself, get help. Get some help. And don't be trying to tell people, just call on Jesus. That's good to say. But you can still call on Jesus and still need a psych doctor. You can still call on Jesus and still need to see your therapist. You can still call on Jesus and still need to go to that psych hospital for a couple of months. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's the case, if a woman is pregnant, are you just going to tell her, call Jesus? You're going to say, take her to the hospital so the doctor or the midwife can deliver that child. You haven't, you choke it, and a person come to you, well, just call Jesus. You need CPR. Someone having heart problems, somebody come to you, just call Jesus. So I just don't understand some Christians when they say just call Jesus and they wear eyeglasses and they got hearing aids. They say high blood pressure medicine. So if you believe in Jesus so much, why are you still on them high blood pressure meds? high cholesterol meds, you wearing eyeglasses, you got hearing aids, you got crutches, you in a wheelchair, you got all these things. But it's a problem if that sister needs, but you would judge that sister or brother if they need to go to the psych hospital. Make that make sense? Because if you believe the same Jesus can help me mentally, then why he can't help you get you out that wheelchair? Why he can't help you to get them hearing aids out your ear? Why he can't help you to get them glasses off your face so you can see clearly? But you smart enough to know, okay, I'm still saved, but I'm still wearing these glasses so I won't bump in the wall. So have that same courtesy and grace for your sister and brother that need to go to the mental hospital or a psychiatrist to get some help for their mental health. And we shouldn't judge them. Because you wear glasses. You saw an issue, couldn't hardly see. Oh, okay. You got you some glasses, got you some help. So have that same spirit when it comes for mental health. And I don't care how the church try to cover it up or push it to the side or lay it to the side, that still exists. People are going through mentally, preachers, bishops, apostles, prophets, missionaries, first ladies, pastors, whatever you call it, brothers and sisters, ushers, people in the drums, choir. People are going through. And a lot of them stay silent because they don't want to be judged, because some parts of the Black community, they frown upon people that go to get help mentally. I remember one time we was at work, we had a job, and we had a crisis. We called the schedule and said, I'm ready to delete myself. I'm about to jump in front of the train, delete myself. She told the job, and she was in a crisis. She didn't know what to do. The police was dispatched. I called the police. They show up, character police showed up, escort me to the hospital to give me some help. My coworker that was there, we still friends to this day. She said, I stopped talking to one of the coworkers because he said, oh, he's in a loony bin. And she said, I stopped talking to him because that's disrespectful. Why would you say that? And you joking, and you like me, and I have my own mental issues, and I had to go to the hospital, she was telling me. But that's why people stay silent, because things like that. All right. So let's get into these topics. I had to open up with that because somebody need to hear that. And I will always tell my story. I don't care if we talking about whoever. I'm going to tell my testimony. Amen. Okay. So we're about to get into this. You just came in time about this Cardi B piece. All right. So let's put them on the screen here. Let's put them on the screen because my cleaning lady is coming and she's going to be vacuuming and all that and talking to me. And I need all right, so let's get into that. All right, so Cardi B and Tasha K, y'all already know Tasha K have viciously lied on Cardi, degraded Cardi, talked about her child, talked about her family, talked about her husband, saying that Cardi B had bumps and said her child had bumps and said all these just disgusting things about Cardi. Cardi served her with cease and desist. Tasha K came out and said, I wiped my behind with the cease and desist. Then annoyed. Cardi said another one. She said, I wipe my hand. And so, and then Tasha was like, quote, I ain't going to take nothing down until I get a court order. And so Cardi B filed the lawsuit a couple of years ago. They couldn't find Tasha K. Tasha K was hiding. She went somewhere and she was hiding. They couldn't find her. So Cardi hired a team of people to track Tasha K down. It was at nighttime. The brother came and confronted Tasha K and said, hold up, you have been served. Tasha K was embarrassed and said, you did that. I could have deleted you. I could have wiped you out, because she got mad because she finally got caught. She was shocked because she was trying to hide, living in different places, trying to hide, duck and hide. And she finally was served with a defamation lawsuit. So it was the process going back. Tasha was still talking trash about Cardi all over, talking trash, saying she's in a gang, saying she's a streetwalker, all these things, saying that her and Skimo got into the gang and they did this and that. Then she said she was robbing people. She just kept taunting Cardi B. So they finally get the court proceeding in front of the judge. The judge tell Tasha K to settle. Tasha didn't want to settle. The judge told Tasha K lawyer that you need to go back to the first year in law school, meaning you need to learn your A, B, C, D, E, F, G in law because you don't know what you're doing. And then told Tasha K, if you go to trial, you going to lose. Tasha K came back. I ain't settling. All she going to get is $75,000. All she going to get is $75,000. I ain't selling ish. I'm black. I'm a black woman. All she going to get is $75,000. All right. She kept saying that. So they go to trial. Cardi B showed up with her lawyers. Tasha K showed up with her lawyers. Right? In the trial, Tasha K's husband threw her under the bus that she does lie for monetary gain. Tasha K had to admit that she lied for monetary gain. Came out that Tasha K was in an extreme tax debt. They tried to keep it secret. And the IRS contacted Tasha. She had to negotiate it to bring down that tax debt. Cardi B showed up on the stand. She brought an Oscar-worthy performance, and she did this. What happened, Cardi? I was so sad that this woman was talking about me, and she was lying. What else happened? When I was holding my child, I saw a comment. And what did the comment say? It said, why are you kissing your baby? You shouldn't do that because you got bumps. She was crying. And what else happened, Cardi? Well, I couldn't hardly make love to my husband. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get excited. I did not want him on top of me. Did you have to talk and get any mental? Oh, yes. One of my staff called Dr. Trevor. And Dr. Trevor had to get me some meds because I had so much depression and sadness. And then they brought Dr. Trevor and they talked about how they had to give her meds and help her and all that. That is when Tasha K lost. That was the nail in the coffin. She didn't lost that case. She lost. Then the evidence came out. She didn't have HPV, none of, or whatever. She didn't have nothing. It was clean bill of health. She did not have no STI, no ST, none, that's nothing. All clean. Tasha K called me and said, "Them fake records, Wiley. Don't worry, Wiley. I'm going to give you the exclusive. It's a big thing. I'm going to give you the real tea." Because I was the only one on her side. Everybody was dragging. I was the only one. I'm going to give you the real documents, the real hospital documents that they don't want you to see. And I said, okay. And I was saying to myself, she really think I'm slow. Because ain't no real documents that you have, honey. The courts got the hospital to get the documents. And when she tried to challenge it, they went to the hospital to get the documents. So you ain't got no real documents. Get up out of here. What real documents you got, liar? You didn't have no real documents. I got what real doc? The judge went to her doctor, got a court order and said, give me all of Cardi B medical records. Because Tasha tried to pull that it was fake. So they went to the hospital by a court order and got the court doc. And all them court documents prove that Cardi did not have what Tasha K accused her of having. She just blatantly lied on Cardi B and got exposed. So, trial went to deliberate. They came back millions of dollars. up to $4 million that she had to pay. Tasha was embarrassed, upset. The media was out there to talk to her. She didn't want to talk. Olga looked like she was ready to go to the buffet, get a sandwich, a burger, french fries. She didn't want to talk. Oh, look, she did all that bragging that she dropped the wine glass. She ran in that car with that weak husband of her. He got his head down. Sad. They got embarrassed. They lost. Cardi, she come out in a black SUV with her security. I just want to thank all of my fans. You all never gave up on me. We love you, Cardi. We love you, Cardi. I love you too. Hola, ¿cómo estás? She started speaking in Espanol. She did that. Tasha, she had to do damage control. So Tasha, Chelsea, Jasmine, Shaq, they all in the meeting coming up with a statement. She come with all white like she holy. She should have wear black and red. She come out. I just want y'all to know I stand for black media. I speak against the corruption in the system, and I'm going to fight this all the way to the Supreme Court. I'm going to fight it all the way up. I'm doing this on the behalf of all black people. I had a dream one day that all black bloggers and white bloggers would be able to sit at the table and eat fried chicken and drumsticks. I had a dream one day that I'm going to sit in front of the Supreme Court and win this lawsuit. I had a dream, brothers and sisters, one day. She just went on a whole rant that she was this civil rights activist. Ain't nothing civil about her. Ain't nothing is right about Tasha K. So she went on a speech about corruption. All she do is gossip and add corruption. And she herself is corrupt. So she did that. And then she started back to taunt Cardi. Subliminally taunting Cardi. Went on a press tour to Kendra G. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Taunting Cardi. She my sister-in-law. I ain't got it. She went on Fox Soul, T.S. Master Show before it got canceled. She went there, set, taunt Cardi B. She went on other podcasts, taunt Cardi B. I said, her mouth is going to get her in deeper debt. She was just digging her own hole. So, Cardi B want her money. Tasha going to Africa. I ain't got it. Taking pictures in front of the African bank. Taunting Cardi B. And then Tasha K recently did a video. And this was the nail and made Cardi do what she did to file the execution, the writ of execution, to file this document to seize Tasha K property, because Tasha said out of her mouth, I'm selling my rings. I'm selling this. She's trying to liquidate her assets and just start selling stuff. So that lit a fire under Cardi B. Real lawyers is better than Olga. They said, we got to come after her because she's trying to sell everything. So let's get it before she try to do a yard sale. So they got her. Then Cardi, I don't want to read what was in here because we posted this. Thank you to allhiphop.com for that. We did a rewrite of what they put directly. I want to do it because everybody don't read allhiphop.com, but we want to give them credit. We're not like my competitors that sit in that seat with white folks and don't want to credit nobody. We credit people over at the Wiley Show. So according to allhiphop.com, Cardi B has filed a motion to get her coins for Tasha K sooner rather than later. In legal documents obtained by All Hip Hop, a writ of execution was filed against Tasha K in KB Studios, LLC. Okay. The court order cleared the way for Cardi B to collect the judgment awarded to her in a defamation lawsuit. A writ of execution is a court order that puts in force a judgment of possession and directs law enforcement personnel to begin the transfer of property as a result of a legal judgment. Property may include assets, money, or real property. They come for her cars. They come for her property. Come for everything. Tasha knew they was going to do it. She knew she was going to lose. So she filed that frivolous appeal. Didn't go nowhere. Lawyer didn't know how to answer it. Didn't go nowhere. She lost. She left that house, that beautiful home she had in Georgia, fled to Florida, lied, talking about, I did it for my son. It's good business move. And then you shipped your son to Africa so your parents and your mother-in-law can take care of him in Africa. So that was a whole lie that you moved so help him with his asthma. All them lies you telling. That ain't nobody leaving their house to rent it to go rent a condo in Florida. You left because you knew that house is no longer yours. It belongs to Cardi B. It don't no longer belong to KB Studios LLC. Then you had the audacity to post on the name to post, and they reposted it. You had the audacity to post on your Twitter, and you said this, quote, look, sis in-law, still taunting Cardi. I know you need that because work is slow, still taunting Cardi, for all of us right now. But right now, I ain't got it. But let your lawyers know that when I'm up, you're going to be up and stuck. You get first dibs after this IRS bill is paid. Then she had the audacity, still taunting Cardi, a list of her debts. She said, this is a debt of hers. She said, what? She said, Discover card, $4,500. Amex, $5,500. Back and current taxes are $111,000. Bank of America card, $300. A truck, $54,000 owed. Legal, $4 million. But this is where you went wrong, liar. You still paying Chelsea a salary where she can still travel and still have an apartment in Florida and New York. You still paying Jasmine. You still paying everybody else that work for KB Studios LLC. If you ain't got it, then how the hell are you able to pay for Chelsea and for Jasmine and all your rest of your employees? How are you able to come up with payroll if you so much in this debt that you claim? How are you able to rent out a studio and pay rent monthly? How are you able to pay rent for that condo? How are you able to put your child in private school? How are you able to go and fly and interview people, mistresses? How are you able to do all that? How are you able to fly and go see Levante, playing all them plane tickets and booking hotels and doing these things? So you can't play broke when you doing all this stuff. And if you was truly broke, then you should have shut your broke mouth up and left Cardi alone, and you wouldn't be in the mess that you in today. If you knew you didn't have it, then stop doing all that roo-ron when you know you broke. So then Roland Martin, y'all know Brother Roro, Uncle Roro. Y'all already know I'm a huge fan of Roland Martin. Go get his book, White Fear, How the Brown of America Making White Folks Lose Their Mind. Go get it. A little plug. I did it for free. I'm a fan. All right. He's a mentor of mine. Okay. So Brother Roland, make sure y'all go check him out. Roland Martin Unfiltered. He go live every day on YouTube. Okay. Brother Roland said, quote, on the Jasmine brand, under the Jasmine brand, he said, quote, get all of it! Exclamation point. He said, get it all. Because it will teach her a lesson. Tasha is one of them type of women that you got to show her. She needs strong consequences in order for her to learn her lesson. And then the date of incorporation of the company name KB Studios LLC 2018, the January, February, March the 2nd is terminated. That status, I don't know what that means. They sent it over, they're terminated. I'm not sure the lawsuit started because I'm new to YouTube, but Tasha K definitely terminated KB Studios LLC because she tried to hide it, but it's too late. You can't try to terminate it. You haven't, you got to pay that money. So, because these some documents that they sent off. Okay, so Roland said, take it all. I echo what Roland said, take it all. Because she ain't going to learn her lesson. If you don't take it, she going to do it to the next person. She's not like Wendy Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter. I'm going to sue. You just can't be saying out your mouth. You got to do it. Because she ain't going to stop. And Cardi B did it. Okay? So Cardi B did it. Tasha K is suffering on her YouTube presence. So we have evidence here. And this is, I'm going to take the Cash App URL down for a second. Thank you for those that donate. Back in a day, about 3 years ago, Tasha K was averaging, you see right here, 319, 257, 825, 256, 206, 464. Like she was getting views. She was hot 3 years ago. And this was when she wasn't at 1 million. Now she's at 1 million followers. This is her views now. 103, 90, 163, 105, 80, 150, 152. She had a dip in viewership. She have lost views. 3 years ago, she was hot like hotcakes. Because this was when she was trolling Cardi. Now, she's not hot anymore. Now, there's multiple factors of why she's not where she's at today. Many of my advisors once said to me, quote, is because YouTube is so saturated with so much people, creators, that it is hard. That's one argument. And I want to say this. I think the reason why Tasha K the way it is because her fans is so obsessed when she lie and drag. And when she's not like that, they don't want to watch her when she just regularly talking about celebrities. They want it when she's putting an allegation, when she say they are streetwalker, when she say they got bumps, when she say they are a gang member. They like it when she's the more lies, the more salacious lives, that's the highest her views. When she's calm and regular, that's boring to the people. Many of her people have came to me personally, said, Wiley, I unsubscribed for her app because she's boring. She have lost the impact. I said, you know why she lost? Because she ain't doing all that dragging and aggressive and coming for folks like she came for Cardi. And every time when it get low, she'll think of an allegation and put it on somebody. Michael S. Oh, he's a cheater and all that. Oh, there's Kevin Hunter. What did she do? She paid Kyle for Neighborhood Talk, paid her money, $1,500 to $2,000 to repost an allegation that Kevin Hunter is a man that screwed another man after he got through using the toilet, and he screwed him right then and there. He couldn't even clean himself. He just put his sausages in that feces bread basket. Excuse my French. So she posts an old video and she reshared it because she know Kevin Hunter ain't gonna sue. He just gonna do all that roo riding and talking about he gonna sue and promote her to the page 6 and stuff. But he ain't gonna file no paperwork because we still, April the 21st, he still have not filed any paperwork. So she paid Kyle, in which she lied and talked about she ain't got it. But you got money to pay Kyle. Because last time I checked, Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk ain't posting nothing like that without a coin. Because he told me verbatim, if you want to be posted on my site, pay. Most of them posts from celebrities, salacious with music, some of that stuff ain't organic. They pay for it. Zeus included. When you see all that Zeus on the Jasmine bread all over, they pay for those ads. That's not organically where I'm just going to pull out of goodness of my heart. He write a check, you post it. That's why he dominate the blogs, because he paid for it. And many other celebrities do the same thing to get paid. To get posted, they pay. So to Tasha, sister, with all due respect, what you should have did is close your mouth, took down the video, and what your husband should, I speak to him as a man, brother, you edit her videos. You are talented, but you are weak as a man. Because when y'all got served with that cease and desist, and y'all got served with that document, you should have got and used them fingers. You from Africa, and you should have talked to the African warriors there, from your tribe, and got up in there in the name of Africa and deleted that video. And deleted it and put your foot down. You didn't do it. You allow a woman that it goes against your teaching in Africa, that you allowing the woman to bring harm to the household. A true African man, they are raised as a little boy up that they are supposed to be the head of the household. They're supposed to check their wife when they out of order. That is how you raised. But you came to America and forgot how you was raised in Africa, and you got your hand part in $4 million in debt. And you still ain't put your foot down. You allowing your wife to go live talking about how she got to sell this and all this and getting y'all with to take the property. You still ain't put your foot down. You allow your wife to do all that talking. And that's why y'all in the predicament that y'all in. Because of her and because of your ineffectiveness as a leader and as a husband. Husband's supposed to lead their wife. Y'all supposed to work together. God ordained the man that when it's time, that if the woman is out of order, you have the power to put her in her place. And tell her, you talking too much. Shut up. Take that video down. You should have did it. If you would have done that and deleted it, y'all wouldn't have been in the news today owing $4 million. If you would have stood up as a man, you wouldn't have been in the predicament that you're in. You would still be in that beautiful home. Your child would not be in Africa. You would not be trying to duck and hide. Everything would have been fine. You would have been able to pay off that tax debt, and now you in more debt. So let this be a lesson that if you get a cease and desist letter and the judge say take it down, just take it down. Don't do what a liar Tasha did. I'm going to keep it up. I don't care what nobody say. And you put yourself and your family in a financial bind. And you want some sympathy, but being jokey and still taunting Cardi. Honey, please. And y'all say, I feel so bad for the children. I do too. I pray for them all day. But I also feel bad for Cardi because she's somebody's mother, and those children will grow up to hear those nasty things that were said about their mother. So I feel sorry for them too. And Tasha is a grown woman. She should have kept her mouth shut. So let her pay it. All right. So I'm going to drop the link. Quickly come on in here. Don't use no profanity. Thank y'all so very much that are here. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. This live is brought to you by www.wileythetroll.com. Make sure y'all go check out the website. Shout out to D. Shout out to Ebony for their amazing work. Okay. Because we got some stuff up there. Thank you. Shout out to you, Dream Doll. Thank you for reposting it. We'll talk about that in another video. But we want to say thank you, sister, for your support. Thank you, DL Hughley, for even though you were shady, for responding to us. Thank you, brother, as well. So if you want to come on really quickly, hit the link. If you're trying to come on, say what you want to say really quickly. Really quickly. If you don't, you can leave a comment. You can drag me like you always do. You flip flop, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you can leave a comment. If you wanted to say that in a super chat, you can. We're reading on the air. And yeah, so let me read this comment really quickly. It said it wouldn't have to lie and say the air is better than Florida because Georgia has to use a blue problem and of all the lies to tell. Yes, that's so true. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. Thank you so very much. Make sure y'all like the video. Thank y'all so very much. Make sure if you're not a member, join. We probably not gonna do the members only today because it's a lot that we have planned today. So we're gonna reschedule that members only live for Monday. We're gonna reschedule it for either Monday or Tuesday to reschedule, because I got to make sure I get the guests to join us. So thank you. Tasha, thank you. I want to make sure I said everything. Oh, thank you so very much. Okay, now make sure y'all get y'all merchandise. Thank you, Tasha Nicole. Get your merchandise today. We have, like I said, we have mugs, we have t-shirts, we got hoodies. We got all that. Make sure y'all go get the mug, get the stuff today, get the merchandise. They do have Afterpay. They do have a promo code, or you can do that as well. So you can get a discount code. They do have that up in there. So just when you go on there, it tell you, I think it's Wiley for 10% off. You got to go on the site to see it. So make sure y'all go and get your items. If you are looking to get things promoted, if you want to need some advertiser for your book, if you're an author, if you're you want to promote a channel or whatever you need product, you please email me back, wileyshow@gmail.com. I will get back to you within 24 hours. Thank you all so very much. Also, we are being in Vegas the first weekend in October. This is our second annual meet and greet in Vegas, October 6th through the 9th. So if you are going to that, make sure you send us an email. Wiley. And also we nominated for a Boss Baby Award. Okay, we can't forget about that. Okay. Also, yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. That's with right then and there. When it comes to that way. Okay. All right. Thank you all so very much. Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I think we have somebody backstage really quickly. Give me one quick second here. Hello, the real convo. Can you hear me?
Why?
I think you have me muted. Can you hear me
Hold
now?
on. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Can you hear me? Oh no, you hold on, you muted. You got to unmute
Okay.
your mic. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, ma'am.
I just wish Tasha K would just pay her the money so she can move forward, move on.
Yeah, but according to Tasha, I ain't got it. But she got money to pay her employees.
I think she got it because they can only make you pay what you can actually pay in court. Like they're not gonna tell you to pay $4 million if you don't have access to
No,
four
they say
million
will.
dollars.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
really?
Oh, yes. Whatever that judgment is, you have to pay it. Fox News have to settle for about hundreds of millions of dollars. So if you ain't here, that's on you. You have to settle. You know what I'm she could have settled. But she refused. So they went to court. There is a judgment of $4 million against her.
You know what I thought? I thought that they have to like confirm that the person that's being sued has access to, like so they can just, oh wow.
Yes.
Ooh.
If you did all that lie and the jury gives the judgment and it get approved by the courts, that's what you have to pay.
Wow. I do. I wish she would just go ahead and pay the money. And then it kind of seems like I agree with you that she is kind of taunting her because I saw the post that she posted today. It's like, I get that you like to keep your name in the media and keep yourself trending and be talked about, but at what point is it enough where you say, okay, this is just too much bad publicity? The brand has taken a strike, a big hit. $4 million is not little money.
That's
That's
not
very
little
big
money.
money. That's big money. That's big bank. And I
That
don't
is
even think Cardi B needs the $4 million. It's the principle about the
it's the
whole
principle.
thing.
It's a principle because it sends a message that you just can't just lie on me and there's no consequences. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
Because
then she's not even remorseful.
no, she's not. She said, "Oh, sister-in-law, blah, blah, blah." She went on a whole tour to brag. So, and then she said, I'm selling this. I'm saying, I ain't got it. I got to sell this beautiful diamond rings and we have to sell it. Like you're bragging. And then you're trying to sell assets. Like, come on now. Come on. And you flying in other mistresses and going, getting hotels and flying other people for interviews. Like you pretending like you don't have it, but you have it because you still ain't lay off nobody. You still in that studio that you're renting. You still renting out that condo. You're still paying a mortgage on that house. So if you got all that for all that, then
Yeah.
you can't be out here pretending like you ain't got it. And if you don't, that's on you. That's your problem. That's a Kibi problem. Mr. and Mrs. Kibi.
She clearly has it because she's just leaving a paper trail of the extravagant life that she lives, even though she's trying to force into the people head that she doesn't have it. But it's all these receipts of these luscious things that you do. So I don't think anybody believes that she actually doesn't have it. I mean, if I were her, like I said, I called on your show when you were covering her commentary on Larry Reed and Devontre. Like, stick to the lane that works for you. You came with receipts. It was irrefutable. No one could say that you were lying with this situation, even though, and I was one of the people who were calling in, at the beginning of the trial, and we were trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because as an African American woman, we just did not want to see her take that fall. However, I do think that she was wrong for the things that she did to Cardi B, but you need to stick in your lane. You need to stop doing all this gaslighting and lying. You lied on the lady. You said despicable things about her. You even dragged her children in the middle of this. It was almost like she had a personal vendetta against Cardi. So, yes, you should pay. Cardi B asked you time and time again to just take it down. And I guess she felt like because Cardi B was asking her to take it down, that meant that Cardi B wasn't going to win the case. No, she just wanted you to take it down genuinely. So she brought this on herself and she just needs to do away with it. Pay the lady her money and move on,
Right.
Tasha. Just move on. It's not worth it. Her brand has taken a big, major hit.
I agree. Her brand has taken a big, major hit, and she's not getting the views like that. She got subscribers, but everybody in this game is not about the subscribers to get bigger checks. It's about the viewership. And clearly, as you can see, 3 years ago, this is what she had before she had a million. She was averaging that.
Wow.
And this is what she had at a million. So it is a
Hey, did I see 825,000 on one of those?
yes. Uh-huh. That was 3 years ago.
Wow.
That
Wow. Because even if you go back to maybe like, her competition who has almost 1 million subscribers and look at a video from 3 years ago, I don't think I see one video averaging 825K.
yes. So as you can see, that is, you know what I'm saying? She it's the downfall. So we see it. And so that's why we are here to talk about this and discuss it. But yeah, and so she's on her app, and then she said, I'm leaving YouTube, but she can't because the app is not bringing in enough revenue.
Do you think that she can rebrand herself?
I
Do you
think
think she can come
I
back?
think in order for that, she must pay the debt and nip that in the bud. Then focus on the rebrand.
Right,
But
right. I definitely think she needs to take it.
yeah, it's difficult to focus on the rebrand when you have to owe $4 million. So she needs to first pay that, resolve that, and then focus on the rebrand. And
But
then
how can she rebrand with so many of her counterparts not liking her? Like, I don't see that. I don't see it.
it's going to be challenging for her because number one, she built her brand on gossip, salacious line on celebrities. So it'd be difficult for her to rebrand. Like, what would be the rebrand? Her talking about nutrition, fruit, that ain't gonna get no views. Her reading cards, that ain't gonna get no views. Like, because she spent years building her platform off of celebrity gossip and not only just gossip, but she went a step further. I'm just going to do what Fox News did and lie. And that's why Fox News had to pay $787.5 million because they decided to say, oh, the voting machines are fake. It ain't real. They talked about the company, trashed them all on it with lies. They sued them, went to court, was about to go to trial. The judge said you can go to trial. Fox News was like, we know we got this loss. And now they had to settle for $787.5 million. They could have got billions of dollars if they would have went to trial, but they went
Well,
on to settle.
well, look at Monique. Even though we don't know the number, we do know that they settled with her, and we do know that it was worth it, whatever the number was. And look at how social media basically just dragged this woman for filth, and her counterparts like Steve Harvey helped the masses. As you say, the slave master granddaughter.
The same as a great granddaughter.
Oh my God, Wiley. Oh, I cannot with you. You know who this is, though, right? I tried to switch my accounts out because I know how you are about stuff like that. You know who this
Yeah.
is, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard you say that, I said this man don't sit here and said the great great granddaughter of the slave master. But yeah, like when the great granddaughter of the slave master was I mean just trolling Monique. And then it was funny to me. Did you notice how when she got the victory in the situation, Wiley, as much media that we had, like what's the word I'm looking for? Defaming Monique. We didn't see very much commentary on it. Like that they had settled, and the fact that they settled and she got the Netflix special, you have to know that they settled in her favor.
Of course they did because they paid millions. They paid millions.
Exactly.
They paid millions, and she got her special, and she got her millions. So, and the reason why they pay, it's like the garbage bags, right? Yes, right by the computer. Okay, yeah, they paid millions. Like they paid her millions, and she did her special because, and then also she's suing for the Parkers because they have
Mhm.
not been paying her fairly. So that's what you do. I mean, if you're not getting paid fairly, you go to the courthouse, and that's what she's doing. And so with Tasha, she had, like, I want to be clear, she had an opportunity to not deal with this, to take it down, to mediate and settle. Tasha
Mhm.
said, I don't want to settle.
Yeah, she thought that because she wanted to use it for the publicity and the notoriety, and it bit her in the behind. And that's just like, how could you like to go? She was right about one thing that live that she released after the verdict and everything, where she said she went against the machine. You knew that before all of this, that you were not just going against Cardi B, but the powers that be that pushes her because they are actually getting a bigger bag off of the Cardi B brand than Cardi B. Why would you think those powers that be would allow you to defame their bag?
That's true. Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you, sister, for your help in energizing this. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye
you're
bye.
welcome. Bye.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to another topic here, you guys. All right. Okay. All right. How you doing, brother Duval? You're live on the air. Welcome. I haven't heard from you in months.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing, brother Wilder. This is Mr. Duval in the building. How you doing today?
I need you to speak up. You can speak up in the mic a little bit.
I apologize. Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
It's but why it seems like people in the chat and other places think this is funny. Like this lady going through this is a funny situation for everyone, for her, and that's not cool for people to be room for that lady downfall. It's just what I'm saying. We should be better as people, not to have that type of mentality towards anyone, even if you feel like you don't like a lady characteristics. And my thing is, at the end of the day, who to say she lied? It just her strategy was bad. And just like the previous caller said, that she didn't have a, not to say she didn't have a leg to stand on, but at the end of the
You can
day,
throw it away. Mm-hmm.
you talking to me? Oh, okay. Well, like the previous caller said, what I'm saying, she was set up to fail because you could be right and at the same time have everything going against you and you not have the verdict or situation going in your favor. And I give you a perfect example: the O.J. Simpson trial. He wasn't guilty, what I'm saying, but he got found innocent because around that time it was a lot of racial discrimination against black people in the LA areas, and his lawyer used that to his favor for him to get off, even though the evidence said that he murdered Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. So in the case of Tasha, who to say Tasha lied? It's just Tasha had a bad strategy. Cardi B was hot as fish grease around that time and up until now. She wasn't gonna win that because, like I said, there was other people involved that would not allow Cardi B to lose. So you know what I'm saying? She was going up against something that was bigger than her, and I just wish this is what I will give you credit for, Wiley. I wish she was smart enough to realize that and just bow down gracefully because of it. Sometimes you gotta know, what I'm saying, when you can't win against something, you just what I'm saying, you just got to take your losses.
You know, I think I believe so, but Tasha had multiple opportunities to take the video down. Then the judge said, if you go to trial, you're going to lose. Then the documentation came out that it was not true, that Cardi do not have what Tasha K accused her of doing. So it a lie. It was bad for Tasha, and Tasha ignored it and saying, "Oh, I don't care," and kept it all the way through. And you got the judgment. Then instead of Tasha K going away and crying, being emotional, she taunted Cardi B and went on a press tour. Then Tasha K recently did a video talking about she had to sell a ring and had to sell this. Did I have to give my subscribers the money? You ain't going to my account. And she was still taunting Cardi. She didn't never keep quiet. If you know you got to pay somebody, and I would just leave them alone, be emotional, and leave it alone. Tasha did not do that. Tasha continued to taunt Cardi B, and that is why she's in the condition that she is today, owing $4 million plus the money she owed Ogre because they had to defend her in the appeal.
Okay, I want to touch on that document that you said, that it said that Cardi B didn't have what Tasha had.
That's our medical records.
Yeah, but no, it's one medical record.
And it's from the hospital, from the judge, because Tasha challenged it. And the judge sent an order to the hospital to get the records.
Okay, but I get that. But this, well, I also would tell you, and any doctor would tell you this too. If you have a whatever STD or anything that's in your blood, if it's not active, it will show up negative. You know what I'm saying? It has to be an outbreak for it to show up positive. So that doesn't necessarily mean somebody don't have something. That just means she took her test at the right time.
No, and then also they asked Tasha, where's your proof to say she had it? She had none. She had no documentation. Tasha did not have it. You cannot say, sir, that a person have something, they go get a blood test, they get work to prove. You can't. It's not true. It's all lies. You cannot. The way how you sell it, and then they say, well, Wiley, what's your evidence? She had nothing to back it up. And Cardi had medical records to prove she did not have what Tasha K accused her of having. It's in the records. She
had one medical record, and like I said, if her lawyer was smart, she would have made her take multiple tests. She only made Cardi B only took one in 3 years. Come on, brother. In 3 years, she took one test. So yeah, she could have took that test when she wasn't active. I'm not saying she have it. But I'm saying that test don't necessarily mean she don't have it. That means, you know what I'm saying, it always, if it's not active, if it's not an outbreak, it won't show up positive.
Again, it has been on the courts that she did not have it. Tasha K lied on Cardi B. It is in the courts. You use OJ. You said OJ was proven to be innocent because the jury of his peers said he was innocent in a criminal proceeding. In a civil proceeding, the same proceeding that Tasha went through, OJ had to pay the family of that estate. You know what I mean? So he lost in a civil proceeding.
Yes, he did.
And Tasha K lost in a civil proceeding. Yes, she lost. She's in the same boat with OJ in a civil, and he still owes them to this day in a civil proceeding. So she lost. And when she lost, now she got to pay the woman that she lied on, and she tried to avoid paying it. She moved out of the house. She taunted her. She said she didn't have. She went and traveled to Africa. She took money out of the account to give to the subscriber, like you were playing these games. So now she got to owe $4 million, and now she want to get this sympathy card. I don't have sympathy for a grown woman with a husband, right, that sit there and allow this to happen for their monetary gain. I feel bad for Cardi B. I feel bad for her children because she was taunted. She was dealing with the harassment. She was having the multiple videos done about her and her family. Her friends were being harassed by Tasha K. Everybody that was close to Tasha that she thought was close to Cardi, Tasha K came after them. So I feel sorry for them because they were innocent. People that wasn't even a public figure that was mentioned in her content for her monetary gain. So now she got to pay the price. She's no different than Fox News when they lied on the voting system. they have to pay $700 and some odd million. So Tasha is not exempt. She want to be known and respected, and all media people. Okay, the difference between you and mainstream media is that they have the resources and the capital to pay. And they have multi-million-dollar advertisers. You don't have it. You don't have Pangea Wash. You don't have this advertise. They have dropped you. You don't have the advertising dollars that you used to have. Back in the day, Tasha K had multiple commercials playing in her videos. She don't have that today. Why? Because she has a tainted brand. She is very tainted. She have blackballed herself in the industry. That's why no A-list celebrities come on her show. That's why she interviewed Blueface mother instead of Blueface and Krishan, because they told her no. Because she have blackballed, because don't nobody want to sit with a woman that lied on somebody in the industry like Cardi B. Who want to sit on a platform with a woman like that? Not even her good friend, Nikki, that she refused to sign an NDA. She have not went on her show. And she said, I told Nikki to work with Megan Thee Stallion. Not even Nikki have came on her show. Not even Alicia Keys. She said she cool with all of them have came on her show. Name me one A-list celebrity recently in the last 2 years that sat with Tasha K.
Like I said, ain't no
So she have blackballed herself.
But
she blackballed herself.
Okay, you saying name the A-list celebrity, name the A-list celebrity sitting on any of these YouTube.
Well, no, that's not true, because there's other guys. I believe his name is Terrell. He does a singing show. Y'all know the guy name. He interviewed all the singers. You have Up and Adam. He had multiple celebrities on his show. You have Monica from All About the Tea. She had celebrities when she was on YouTube on her show. You had Candy. She had celebrities. She is a YouTuber now. She had celebrities. You have Jason is a YouTuber. He had Blueface. He had Krishan. He had Cardi B on his show. He had so many other celebrities on his show. He had Jennifer Lewis on his show. He had so many people. I mean, the resume is thick. And he is a YouTuber. He's in the same internet. He's on the same platform. Brother. He have less subscribers than Tasha K, and Tasha K she can only dream of getting them interviews. She would never get it because she have burned a bridge in the business. I know you could be a fan of hers, but facts are facts. Tasha is a person that have burned a bridge. Yeah. She burned it.
I don't think she just burned the bridge. I just think
she did burn it. She be reaching out to A-listers. She reached out to what's the guy named that Charleston White guy? He's Charleston White. She reached out to him, and he said no.
Charleston White, our all people, brother. Come on. Now.
But what I'm saying, sir, but you're not understanding business. He's still relevant. He still bring in the clicks and views. He told her no. Then Tasha K said, well, let me go and do with Tony the Closer, Game Network. Couple of days later, she dragged him, called him all type of F words. She called him out. She dragged him for filth. That relationship is gone. So let's be clear. She had the T.S. Madison relationship. She got in her feelings. Oh, I didn't like that interview that Madison did. Oh, she didn't burn that bridge. So she have burned the bridge.
Was she wrong for that?
I don't care if what she wrong or right, but did it help her bottom line? She need these interviews right now. She need A-list interviews. There's no way that Jason Lee is sitting with all these A-list celebrities and he got less of the subscribers of Tasha K. There shouldn't be no way. That shouldn't be possible because Tasha K have the brand, the subscribers, the numbers, but what Tasha K do not have is the relationships in the business. She do not have it. And what she say to the audience, she lied. I don't want to do this. I don't want to sit with the. Yes, you do. Yes, you want that. You can't do it. That's why you can't. That's why you were lying to it and all that. And then what they say, Kevin Hunter. She never had an interview with Kevin Hunter. She recorded him without his permission. And when he told her no, what did Tasha K do? She played the recording. So nobody, not even Wendy Williams, not even R. Kelly, people, R. Kelly wife have came on her platform. So she have not, even R. Kelly himself went on her Mint channel. So again, Tasha is in a predicament that she's in today. She's in this predicament of she have lost massive support and she is hurting her, and she had to go to all these sites, the bingo, to here and there, and she's trying to get as much money as she can, and she's not seeing a return of her investment. And now it's going to happen where she's going to have to let go of them employees, and then that's going to be another thing, because you think Chelsea ain't got no tea on Tasha? Just watch. When them checks start bouncing, doing backflips, then she's going to start doing interviews about her grievances with Tasha because Chelsea did it with Jason Lee when he didn't pay her.
Nah, that
all
was
right.
That was a different subject. But
so when them checks, so when them checks start bouncing, then you're gonna get them employees gonna start to talk. They're gonna be just as bad. The same thing with R. Kelly. It was all good with R. Kelly. Once them checks start bouncing, once the money dried up, everybody started talking. Everybody did an interview. Everybody started talking. And so that's when I know it had hit rock bottom, because she's playing broke. But as long as you're doing payroll, you ain't that broke.
And you say she ain't do no A-list celebrity. What's that lady name? The one that married to Huntsville, her the mistress, and she interviewed Melody for Married to Huntsville.
Right, you talking about mistresses. Of course she can
No. I'm saying the lady who she the mistress of the lady. Like
yeah,
it's the man and the woman, and then the mistress. She interviewed the woman, and she interviewed the mistress. She interviewed the man.
Mainly what Tasha can get close is the mistress, the baby daddy, cousin, auntie, brother, driver. That is what she get. I use Blueface as an example. She wanted to interview Blueface and Krishan. They told her no. So she had to go to the mama
and the sister.
That's it. Where did Blueface and Krishan go? Which show they went to and did the interview with?
Jason Lee.
Okay.
But you gotta understand, Jason Lee already in the industry. He been in the industry for quite some time.
She in the industry too. What I'm saying is
not like that. The
reason why they're saying no to Tasha is because she have blackballed herself. When we go to them clubhouse rooms, they said, I tell my publicists, tell me on them apps on Clubhouse, we don't take our clients to YouTubers because people like Tasha K. Out of all the YouTubers they could have named, they named Tasha because it's a narrative about YouTubers that all we do is lie. And they blame and they put us in the same boat like Tasha, because Tasha YouTube and she been sued for $4 million. So
they said Tasha mess on the Clubhouse. So I agree with you on that.
So that's the narrative about when you mention her name, they say she lie, and she play up to it because that's all she does on her platform is lie. And this particular time, she just lied on the wrong woman. With the women at time.
No. Don't you don't get away with that. You're not gonna get away with that.
All she did. Okay, and she don't lie all the time. About 80% or most of that content, about a lot of it is lie.
She broke most of a lot of people on YouTube. So
and then she lied. And then she lied. And then she lied. And then she lied on. And then she lied on the wrong woman that had the resources to sue her or take it all the way. We both can agree on that. She just messed with the wrong chick.
Yeah, she messed with the wrong chick, but hey, she ain't the one that even said it. It was on what's the lady name again? Who she interviewed that said the rumor? I forgot. Damn.
You know why you forgot? Because she kept quiet and left it alone.
That's what I'm saying. So she ain't the one.
Tasha didn't do what she did. You know why you can't name her? Because she kept quiet. She went ghost. Tasha didn't do that. Tasha kept the video up. The issue is, whether you said it or not, Tasha monetized off the lie. That's why, and she kept it up. And they said, take it down. And she didn't do it. And that's why she sued for $4 million. Thank you. It's so good to hear from you because I haven't heard from you in years.
Man, I be working, man. I be trying to do my thing. So, I
always come back home.
I know. But thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so very much. All right. Thank you so very much for coming in. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So I see y'all in there. Y'all keep calling me. Y'all need to hit the link, okay? So do not call my phone. We ain't taking the phone calls today. We only taking the link because I didn't set it up right to take the phone calls with this system. So we will be going back next week to take the phone calls. But right now, you don't have to show yourself on camera. You can hit the link and you can come on. So all you got to do is click the link and you will be able to come on here. Okay. I'm hollering. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we were saying. So when I heard him call in, I said stuff like that. When to do that. Okay, we might as well take the phone because y'all blowing my phone up. Give me a second. Hello.
Hey, Wiley, you had a good show last night. I did, but I did do the, I did do the replay this morning. But look, your caller that you had on the line before, he's very intelligent, and I do agree with him about when he's talking about HSV1 and HSV2. HSV1 is totally different, so that's going to always show up. If you have it, it's going to always show up when you get a blood test done. HSV2 is different.
But where's Tasha K evidence?
It will only show up is if you're having an outbreak.
Where's Tasha K evidence to prove that was the case?
I don't know.
She didn't have it.
Sure.
She didn't have it.
Right now, it's inconclusive.
It ain't no inconclusive. She didn't have it. She didn't have it. She didn't have no evidence.
At the time, it wasn't active.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. If you get the medical records from the hospital, it doesn't matter what you have photos, ma'am. You cannot get up there and lie on somebody and then the judge get the medical records and it proved that she didn't have it. So that's why she's in a $4 million in debt.
Right. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have taken it down.
She should have taken it down, ma'am.
Ordered her to take it down. She should have taken it down.
She take it down. You ain't got no evidence. She ain't got no money like that. She got $4 million.
I'm not going to say that this lady definitely does not have it.
So again, she lied, and Cardi do not have it, and she lied. Ma'am, it's in the court documents. I gotta let you go. Goodbye. It's in the court documents. And never call me back because you don't know what you talking about. She lied and she got $4 million in debt. Oh, get up out of here with that. Hello? You said what? Hi, welcome.
I said, how are you? How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yes, I am. Okay, I hope you don't hang up the phone on me. I understand what you say about Tasha K owed $4 million. Yes, we know she owed $4 million. But I'm just watching you again as a viewer. Even if she don't have it, she pays whatever. Some of you YouTubers was the same one sharing her on with all that case going on. You were supporting her. You were saying this. I understand you and Tasha K have a misunderstanding. I understand that. But lately, I mean, it's like you sounding so angry, like if you have to pay the $4 million. You sounding so angry and upset. I mean, like the way I listen to every content creator talk about this today. You know, Cardi, you want some money, and the way they're breaking it up, everybody breaking up. But when it comes to you, like you sounding so angry. You got this anger against Tasha K. I don't know what you want from Tasha K. I mean, like, I don't know if you was looking for her to help her, looking for what? If Tasha K lose everything and Cardi B take everything, Tasha K had the talent. She could rebuild all over again. That's the thing about it is, you have to have that skill. Yes, we know she wasn't doing good in the views. Look at Tasha K's views now. Look at the amount of people start coming back in Tasha K's chat, watching her. And that is the thing that we, as you guys, as content creators, don't see that. Don't matter what goes on with the lady, she still is going to strive. But to me, I'm watching you and it's like you selling. I'm watching you for this weekend. It's like a bench, like it's a vengeance you have against this woman. So not even her. I mean, all your content creators cares. All week you're just bringing them down, pulling them down. If it's not Tasha, it's a man. If it's not he, it's Poem. It's like you just pulling them.
Well, can I answer that, ma'am? First and foremost.
Yes, you could.
She lied and she's in $4 million in debt. So don't take my passion for anger. I'm a passionate black man at the end of the day. And so don't get it confused that my passion is anger, because it's not. She is in $4 million. That's a fact. She was taunting Cardi, a fact. She didn't shut up, a fact. Her husband is weak because he should have put his foot down and deleted the video. So if you upset about it, then that was because she did it, and etc. So
I am not upset. I'm not upset. Believe me, I'm not upset. I'm watching because I'm not upset. I think it's you the one upset.
I'm not upset at all. I think you're very upset. I think you're very angry.
Wiley, I've been watching you. Wiley, I've been watching you all week. You used to have your chat open up to people. You can't hear when people start typing certain things. So you put your thing only members because you don't like when people start telling you.
No, can I answer that, ma'am? I want to correct you. I want to correct you, ma'am. Do you know why I made it members only? Because I had a conversation with Lovely T.
Yes.
And it's about maximizing your revenue because more creators have already done it. Because if you want to comment, one of the perks is it for $4.99. My members, they still criticize me because you can do it. You just have to pay for $4.99. So if you want to roast me, disagree with me, you got to pay $4.99. If you want to join a club or organization or go to somebody's concert, you got to pay tickets. So I have the same thing. If you want to come see me, pay your $4.99. It's only $5. And if you don't have it, I can pray for you so you can get it. But this is our policy. This is our policy, and I stand on it.
No.
It's only $5 a comment.
You do not need to pray for me, Wiley.
Okay, I just want to know. Because if you ain't got $5, then you need prayer. It's only $4.99.
How I don't have $5? I'm at my job right now. You coming across angry all week. You can see it in your face. I want you to replay and watch yourself.
I'm not angry. I'm passionate, ma'am. I'm passionate.
You're passionate?
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't even give you you upset all week. Nobody didn't give you credit.
Well, that's not true. Well, I want to correct you, ma'am. I want to correct you. It's multiple people that have gave me credit, and I want to give credit to those that done it. But those competitors that have not given me credit, we checked them directly. We don't play that.
But they still Wiley.
And we gonna keep on checking them. And we want to thank Milagro. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. 1 second, ma'am. 1 second. 1 second, ma'am. We want to thank Milagro Graham for giving us credit and doing a 2-hour interview. We want to thank her.
I saw the interview was well done. I watched Nick at night and Aman, and I see how you were talking. And one of the things she said, how could somebody give you credit when you always pulling them down?
It doesn't matter about that. It's about credit. Credit. Say, I want to say these words, and I say it from my heart. If you're mentioning me, if you're about that life, then put an address on and say my name. That's all I'm saying, ma'am. My name is Wiley. My name is Wiley. My name is Wiley. I don't care if you can say angry. You can say anger all day long, but you always got to give credit to the Wiley Show. My name is spelled Wiley. It's you got to put credit on my name. You got to put credit on my name. At the end of the day, Tasha K was sued for $4 million, and when Tasha K was sued for $4 million, you must put credit on my name. Okay, put credit on my name. Thank you so very much, ma'am. Your time is up. All right. We have to put credit on our name, all right? That is what we are teaching on today. And if you want to roast and gag, pay your $4.99, okay? All right? I think you're so angry. Man, get up out of here and go take some English classes. Okay? Okay, other said the word. I don't know. What are you saying? English. English. You sitting there all out of your breath because you mad because Tasha K got a $4 million in debt. Go and work triples and pay her debt. Okay. So, cause she didn't pay. She kept mentioning people. You ain't pay nothing. We got to get you off. We got to get you off the air. Because only time she call in is when we talking about Tasha K. You seen Brother Duval call in. We talked about Tasha K. We seen her call in. We talked about Tasha K. So these are people. That's the only time they call. I just watch everybody, and everybody you was on the neck. You was so angry. I was so many shadows. I was this shadow. I was that shadow. They was not like that. But when I watch you, Wally, you are so very angry. You're very angry. I don't understand. You went over there. You're mad because people doesn't give you credit. You're just so angry. Yes. Okay, so don't take my passion. I'm passionate. Thank you so very much for calling in and showing support. Thank you to the new members in the house. Love y'all so very much for that way. This was a good show, and we will thank y'all so very much for your awesome support. I will see y'all in the next video, getting stuff together. We're gonna do the after show on Station Head. So if y'all want to join and cuss me out, you can drag me. All right. So we gonna get into some things over there on Station Head. All right. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna go get this together, and I will see y'all on Station Head. Thank y'all. Love y'all. I love you. Love you. Love you, Russ. Love you. Love you. Love you. I see y'all, my members. I'll see you, lover. I see y'all in here. I see y'all showing love. Look, all those green symbols, right? If you want to join the movement of the executive producers, join today, and you can hit that link and to join us. Like I said, we are doing a members only live next week because we don't do it today, but we're going to do it next week because I got a lot of stuff planned today. I'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all so very much. Okay. You got to work on that. I said that's not training. I don't know what it was. It was something. Make sure y'all comment and subscribe. And thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you'll know when time to get hard. Put God first. Thank y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next episode. God bless you. Thank you. We will see y'all next episode. And yeah, so make sure y'all we after show on Station Head. I'm gonna drop the link. You can join us. We give me a second. I'm gonna drop the link really quickly. We're gonna go to Station Head really for a little minute. All right. Give me a second. Let me drop it in here. All right. Give me a second. Let me drop it in here for y'all can have it. Okay, let me drop it in here. Okay, where we unfiltered. All right, unfiltered. Okay, thank y'all so very much. Go to our website www.wileythetroll.com. Talk to y'all later. All right, and if y'all drag me, do not use profanity in the comments. You won't see it. Do not use profanity in the comments because you won't see your comment. If you're trying to drag me, don't use profanity. All right, y'all. Peace.